cartridge. No way there's not anything in here. I don't see anything under the beds. What's this? Grain alcohol, whatever. It seems surprising that there's not, like, can't search anything. There's nothing in here, huh? Strange. Okay. Okay. You say so. I mean, I don't see anything suspicious, though. I'm not noticing anything. Where was that one other place? Oh, this is where the falsified records were, or at least they looked falsified. I could be wrong.
These circumstances proceed toward intended results.
Hold on, before I talk to them again. Is this? Can I open this door now? I think I might be able to. Yeah. Pretty sure the thing she was talking about is this. Essence of Vigor Kilo. Heals 725 health over duration, but I gain 10 Ziranium poisoning. Which, I don't know how much is 10. I don't even know how much I can really... It doesn't really say. I guess we'll see. Some rare materials too, I like that. Alright, let's go talk with them and... I don't know, we'll see how she answers things. I'm still pretty skeptical about her.
Why, we were just talking about you.
Oh, yeah?
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is, always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Someone rerouted the launch coordinates and pushed processing settings past their tolerances.
That you've found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps
Why
to
would
throw
it?
blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. Svoboda has clearance, but not the know-how.
You seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes!
Oh.
This is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a minute. You're going to what? Our investigation, it's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
The Endpoint? Wish I had a cool code name.
Monikers place a target on your back. Handy, so you don't have to hunt down those who've wronged you.
What's the Department of Preemptive Casual Redirection?
I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
How long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
So do I. And I haven't seen enough proof to determine who's guilty or innocent here.
It's sweet that you think you can stop me, but I'll elucidate this for you. At this point, you'll either need to trust me or back that worm Svoboda. That ridiculous little functionary upended my existence. For 20 years, I was Alva. It wasn't a good life I had here, but it was quiet. It was mine. It wasn't hers to take.
This would mean standing against a member of the Order. A mid-ranking one at that.
What should I do, guys? Should we force the Proctor, the other lady, to reveal who she's working with? Do we tell him he'll only get killed if you try to stop her? Or do I call out her lies? Enough lies. I'm not buying any of this, Marisol.
I'm afraid the two of you are forcing my hand here.
You look sharp. It's a fight.
Check enemy light just turned on.
There's so many people here, and you think you can win? No, you're dead. Jeez, the machines are all busted up. Alright, man. Why are you still standing here like
May
that?
fate and fortune converge.
May all your theories prove true.
Let's see what this lady has to say. Killing her is not out of the realm of possibility.
You dealt with Alva, I understand. So very unfortunate, but sadly necessary.
It is what it is. Now I need to find out who she was working for.
Oh, I practically forgot in all the excitement. We discovered Alva's secret workroom. It's down the path to the left outside, in the old toxic effluvium repository. I'm sure it's filled with incriminating details. You should check it out.
This feels like details you should have told me before all that other stuff. Are you kidding me? I feel like I might be walking into a ambush here. Uranium ray? Ooh. Color me interesting. And guys, watch my back. From not identified subject to your orders. The attack on the outpost was meant to reignite active fighting between Anti-Choice and the Order. Instead, it has only resulted in an investigation of both localities that threatens to expose our plans. It is an unacceptable error on your part, and I expect better. Perhaps I should have entrusted this task to Luvino from the start. Cooperate with the Earth Directorate agents insofar as it does not lead back to us, and know that further failure will be met with severe consequences. Contingency plans. In light of recent setbacks, DeVries has concluded that we are to pursue a contingency plan A467. Further instructions issued at time of my predetermined.
My fellow loyalists, it is time. Due to the Earth Directorate operatives' continued meddling, we must increment our timetable by a factor of hours, not days. Accordingly, our forces have taken over the monastery. Those I predetermined to be resilient to reason have been executed. The rest should not cause us trouble. I have locked the lift to prevent the agent from reaching the monastery, but the following code will grant you access. 34145. I will continue my work from here, supplying Augustine with everything she needs for our plan to succeed, and delaying the agent as I'm able to. May the results of our actions today secure a more prosperous tomorrow for our sacred order.
Seer Wiley isn't very good at this whole
Seer
seer business, is he? Nice of him to just hand us the code like that. We
Yeah,
should remember
right?
to mock him for that as he bleeds out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm all for it. Alright, I think I'm going to do speech and observation. I want to keep building those up. Yep, it's done. We got new perks. Do we got any new perks with that speech and observation? So we have speech 6. Many your lives are more believable. Yep, we already had access to that. Does observation 8 give us anything? Doesn't look like it. I'm curious. Is there any more speech and... So speech 9, I get perk intimidator. Scoring a kill will temporarily cause humans and creature enemies to be frightened for a short time. Wait, don't I already have that? I could have sworn I already had something like that. Yeah, intimidator right here. Target flees combat for 8 seconds. Does not affect auto mechanicals. Oh, grim visage. To be frightened. Oh, maybe they don't run. They just like, no, target flees combat. I don't understand what the difference is between those two. Maybe I'm just missing it. And then speech 10. Only your most outlandish lies aren't believed, with you being able to lie about even more things. Additionally, you gain bonus to damage when attacking enemies that aren't targeting you directly. And what about the observation? So observation 8, gain increased weak spot damage when crouched and not moving. Keen observer, 25% weak spot damage. So you also have to have perk trick shot for that. Which I think I have access to, but I haven't used yet. Or maybe I don't. Oh yeah, I do right here. Weak spot kills ricochet, dealing damage to a second nearby target. Alright. Charlatan's tempting. Many of your lies are more believable and likely to be accepted as true, it says. I do also like Face Reader, though. So I know if a selection I'm about to choose will lower my reputation. Although it doesn't tell you increased reputation either. Inhaler overload. Ability to take a deeper breath when using a medical inhaler. Using an extra inhaler charge, increasing toxicity cost, but also granting a large amount of bonuses for moderate duration. You can activate this overload by holding down the use inhaler while in combat. You get 20% damage, 3 armor rating, 10% evasion, and 50% movement speed. That's pretty huge, but also my big problem is with that is that right now when I use my inhaler, like, it's just about maxes out my toxicity. And this says it increases toxicity cost if you use it. Dude, so many options. Guns with automatic or burst fire deal increasing damage the more you fire. This bonus resets after swapping weapons, but not firing for a few seconds. Can now fire while sliding, mantling, and sprinting. Oh, that Crabble Rancher one seems pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. Crabble Rancher. We ranched the Crabbles, guys, and now we can shoot really well. Oh, hold on. Oh, just because I was crouching. All right. Let's talk to this lady again, see what she says.
Ah, well, don't let me keep you. Much to do, of course. Must say, your help has been invaluable here. When you speak with the abbot, please tell him I said to give you the highest of marks.
Cool, all right. Thank you. I think I pretty much went everywhere here. I like all these diagrams they show during the loading scenes of like the x-rays of the animals and stuff. See their whole skeletal structure. It's pretty cool. What's up here? Order Coercer. Initiate Pendleton.
May all your endeavors elicit optimal results.
Material
Nice
acquisition
weather we have been
automatic.
having, or not having. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Is there anything else that I didn't check out while I'm here? I feel like there's got to be more quests here because it just is a kind of a huge place, but it feels underused.
I realize you didn't receive the most welcome of receptions here.
I understand. I understood then, and I understand now.
Well, regardless, I recognize you've done right by us here today, and I appreciate your efforts.
All right, I'm off. crazy is I keep getting these reputation boosts. That's funny, I've never looked at this yet. Your reputation represents how you're viewed by various factions of Arcadia. Well, it's pretty obvious what reputations do. Oh, never mind. I misunderstood what it meant. I kept seeing unknown, and for some reason I thought they were saying their reputation was unknown, but it's that I'm unknown in their reputation. Got it. Alright, well, let's just fast travel our way back there.
Got a bad feel about this line, hon. Don't like being so exposed. Hell of a thing coming all this way just to catch a bullet on the camp's doorstep.
You worry too much. I'm going to lend a hand at the exclusion cell.
One never relishes saying we did predict a catastrophe.
Well, the seer guy is gone. The one who's double-faced.
First an attack on the monastery, and now the lift code's not working? Am I misremembering it? No. Unless... Why would know this, I'm sure. Agent, oh, thank good odds and high probabilities you're back. There's been an incident.
You don't say.
A rogue faction has taken over the monastery. My seer Wiley, is trapped up there with other hostages of the Order. To make matters worse, my access code's not working. Without it, I've no way of calling the lift.
I've got bad news for you. Your seer's not a victim. He's organized the whole thing.
No, I've known Landon for years. You must be mistaken.
Got some deep cover shit going on. I saw the transmission myself. The seer wasn't under duress. He's working with DeVries.
If what you say is true, that is damning evidence indeed. But why would he do it? Align himself against the Order? Against a friend?
Oh, I've required info for that. Wiley had good reason to turn traitor. You sabotaged his advancement.
That's a serious accusation. Why would I do such a thing?
You seem reliant on Wiley. If I had to guess, it's because you're afraid to lose him.
No, I can't discuss this right now. The monastery.
I don't understand why you're attached to Wiley, but I'm trying to. Help me understand.
The truth is, I held Wiley back. I kept him from advancing for my own selfish gains by spreading lies and false concern over his competence behind his back. But I needed him.
It's messed up.
I still need him. I'm not the savant he is, never have been. If he'd advanced beyond his current role, my deficiencies would have been made manifest to all. I'm sorry, but we really haven't the time to litigate this issue further. In case I didn't make it clear before, the monastery is currently in jeopardy.
That's not cool, man. I've had bosses like that. I better get up there and do something about it instead of wasting time here.
Before you leave, there's more you should know. While you were conducting your investigation, I was able to piece together the conspirators' main target, the peace talks. Representatives of Auntie's Choice and the Order are meeting to discuss an armistice and possible collaboration. It's an unprecedented opportunity to shorten this war. I know I mentioned it before, but compartmentalization is crucial to the success of most of the Order's operations. I wish I could offer more details than that.
Anything else? I'm getting an itchy trigger finger.
Yes. Regardless of their current actions, those people up there are still members of the Order. My colleagues and friends. Please remember that. Once you reach the monastery, make your way to the observatory. If the conspirators are seeking the coordinates of the talks, no doubt their efforts will be concentrated there. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Listen, I'll remember the order, but if they start shooting at me, I don't care. We'll put the conspirators' code to call the lips.
I've always wanted to fight a mathematician.
She is so murder happy, it's hilarious. Sweet vault. Now to hope that us seeing the message wasn't a ploy and then we're not getting into a death elevator. Alexandria Monastery.
Are you sure that rope can support us?
I am 100% certain that its tensile strength is marginally greater than our combined weight. Probably.
Wait, look! Someone just came up via the lift. It must be unlocked.
It is. Let's talk.
Watch out for Wiley. He's accounted for everything. He'll know you're coming.
All right. So Wiley's clearly not holding back on people. It's a lot of rooms around here. A lot of stuff for the taking.
Reckon the Order teaches this flair for the dramatic to Alderseers? Or is he a special case?
Occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan. Hold that belief in your minds. Let it strengthen your resolve, and do not hesitate. The time for ideation is concluded. Now is the time for execution. Those outside the Order, and some simpletons within it, claim that all things happen for a reason. But the wise among us know that nothing occurs without a catalyst. Today, we are that catalyst, setting into motion the future most aligned with the plan.
That guy does look like he's aggro. I don't really think I need too much of this. I will take that though. Kind of tempted to get this too. Actually, now I think about it, I should have just made it, but whatever.
That device may be the deciding factor in whether you live or die in the
Hostiles there.
Unless you can expedite hemostasis and proliferate new tissue on your own within a fraction of a second.
No. But I have been told my pain tolerance exceeds normal thresholds.
Your mother must be so proud.
So that's a seer we got there.
And I'll take care of him, Commander. Come back. Over here. 3 hole in the head.
Get him.
Threat assessment Confirmed! I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Reckless leadership. Your leadership techniques leave a bit to be desired, with your companions often finding themselves in harm's way. You're no longer able to revive your companions in combat, but whenever one does go down, your other companion will get a boost. They are fully healed and immediately fill their companion ability meter. Interesting. I mean, I don't get them up too often. They're fully healed and immediately fill their companion ability meter. But I won't be able to get companions up when we're in battle. Reckless leadership, that's funny. Yeah, I'll take it, why not? Hey, don't die as often now. Another flaw in you. Flawed. Life hasn't been easy for you, but you've learned through the power of any of your disadvantages and come out better of it. This flaw drastically changes the experience and is not recommended for your first playthrough. Flaws must be accepted, but you gain extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is retroactive. Hold on a sec. Oh, flaws must be accepted. Oh, wow. So any other flaws I take or I get going forward, I have to accept them. But I gain an extra perk point every 5 levels, which right now would be 2, which really isn't a lot. No, I'm not gonna. It does say not for your first playthrough. That's a crazy flaw, though. Anchor hold.
Grand Architect's perspiring brow, if you try to cite that 4th pillar to me one more time, scientific advancement should not come at the cost of the grace and dignity of innocent lives. That is all I am saying.
What? This noise. Collection drawer currently locked from the other side.
Armed conflicts are not the inevitability you are making them out to be, Anya, but rather the result of a populace failing to adhere to scientism's stoic imperative.
Oh, and I suppose we're going to pretend the 2nd pillar doesn't exist. I must have just imagined reading Alfred Long's 75 thesis on determinism then.
Why are you debating ethics right now? Didn't you hear all the commotion outside?
The anchor hold is proofed against sound to allow us to conduct our work in quietude. Hence the speaker unit you're using now. What happens outside is of no concern to us.
I'm getting the sense you're not in need of saving then.
I'll tell you what you can save us from. Rude novices who don't observe proper anchor hold etiquette.
Actually, an outside opinion might be useful at this juncture. Our current topic is whether war is ever justified. For the sake of time, please keep your answer brief.
There are times when war is necessary to prevent greater evil from taking place.
And how do you predetermine the harm of action against the harm of inaction?
We make those estimates all the time. That's the whole reason we employ seers.
We're going in circles again. If only we had access to the materials we requested, perhaps we could settle this debate.
I'm good at finding materials. I'm happy to help you out. What materials you need, where can I find them?
I need the book Only Real Numbers, The Casualties of Appeasement by Exemplar Kwong. 2nd edition, not the 1st. That's important.
And I require Archidus Mahler's dissertation on de-escalation theory. You should be able to locate both pieces of scholarship in the scriptorium. I'd also caution against borrowing additional titles. The scribes are absolute fusspots when their work goes missing.
You both seem knowledgeable. Any chance a woman named DeVries came to you for advice?
Augustine? Sure. She's got a mind for provocative hypotheticals. Asked a lot more interesting questions than we normally get.
I will add it has been some time since we last saw her. Not since before the schism, in fact. Why do you ask?
DeVries was an Earth Directorate spy. Curious he didn't catch on.
Evidently, she was good at her job then. Augustine was obsessed with the rift. She wanted to know all the potential routes the Order might take to deal with it. We explained that the rift is an aberration of the plan's natural order, corrupting time and space and creating uncertainty. Consequently, all efforts should be made to close it.
Yeah? And how'd she react?
Well, she hasn't returned, so perhaps she didn't like the answer we gave. Happens more often than you'd think.
Apologies, but gossip doesn't fall under our purview. We've secluded ourselves here to avoid such distractions, so I would thank you to exclude us from any remote drama.
Makes sense. There's plenty of drama happening here in the monastery right now.
I'm sure I have no notion of what you're referring to.
Seer Wiley has staged a coup, and he's taking over the monastery through force.
Good for him. About time someone put theory into application.
What my colleague means is Landon Wiley is among our most gifted and dedicated seers. Whatever actions he's taken must be in service of the plan. I do hope no one's been hurt, though.
Got some bad news for you on that front.
I see. That is distressing to hear. But as we in the Order like to say, the plan actuates by deliberate means. Let us hope this conflict resolves itself soon.
I'll be back once I visited the scriptorium.
Much appreciated. We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Alright guys, to the scriptorium. That is something I want to do. Oh, is it not here? Is it somewhere else? No, I think it is here. Just gotta find it. Oh yeah, I never got my spoils. Nothing?
Those are N-ray junction boxes. That scanner might be useful to see how this place is wired up.
Yep. We'll do it. So we got the bathhouse, which is kind of surprised to see what they have here, but good for them, I guess. Bathroom note. This datapad contains a lengthy section of order reading material. Some subheadings stand out to you. 193 paradoxes to pointlessly postulate. Eliminating uncertainty with only necessary violence. Say no to 0.0001% margins of error. And a risky relief, the unwritten peril of undue literary perusal in the restroom. I think I should have that book on my next to my toilet for light reading. Who are we kidding? We don't
Found
read.
another one. Damn it. I knew there'd be a high probability of fighting, but I didn't think. Document every corpse you find so we have an accurate head count later?
Well, yes, that. But also not everyone will share our vision.
Terminating unproductive activity.
We gave them the option to join us.
Looks like 4.
It's not our fault.
On your toes.
Advancing for an ideal firing solution.
You okay there, buddy? Feeling a little burny. Alright. I feel like I haven't been using distraction devices enough. But I am also playing kind of a more direct attacking character, I would say. Circuit breaker appears to control the power for both the bathhouse and the attached courtyard. The wiring guide to reroute power to the attached courtyard. The essential history of mechanized doors, how they open, close, and everything in between. I know to complain, others may thrive under pressure, but you know me, Archie. I learn best in an environment of peace and relaxation. So what if I log some minor water damage in a tome or two? I know, sloppy of me, careless, but must I endure a litany of recrimination forevermore? If you ask those venerable scholars in the Anchorhold, the answer would be yes. I cannot stand to suffer more beratement, yet my research requires a certain reference book currently in their possession, quote, the essential history of mechanized doors. Perhaps you might go in and treat him. Okay. I'm pretty sure he's talking about those ladies behind the glass. Wow, that's really going far. Gotcha. So we're gonna have to find those books so we can get the book to open up that door. Oh, this is where we came in. Okay. So where do we get the scribe? Hold on, we'll talk to them again, but I already know they're going to be like, you need to get us those books.
Have you acquired the scholarship we asked for?
Actually, I'm in need of a book on mechanized doors and their wiring, if you have one.
You're in luck. I just finished my third reread of it. Chapter 47 is a real treat.
Oh my
When
gosh.
we're finished speaking, I'll put it in the collection drawer. But do take care with it, especially around the bath. We lose more good books that way.
Yeah, it seems like reading books in the
Much
bath is a
appreciated.
bad idea.
We'll present our final arguments once you've returned with the research.
Yeah, I'm getting sensing something. Oh, what we got in here? It's sealed though, huh? Interesting. Another hidden door. Where does that vent come out? Oh, is it right there? Interesting. Alright. I really want to go to the scribe place. I don't think this is where this leads. Use the book. With the help of the book provided by the Anchorites, you reattach a few wires and soon hear the door power on somewhere in the courtyard nearby. I kind of thought this might open or something, but okay.